Hey beautiful people, welcome to the Pisces October guidance.
Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading today for my Pisces babies. And this is going to be a general reading for my Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of October, just to sort of give us some insight into what is going to be transpiring for us in this month. And I'm pretty much just going to be utilizing the tarot to see the present trajectory in terms of the path that we are currently on, what path we're crossing, what past events actually led us to this path, and what is the potential future outcome for us. I'll also be able to sort of see the undertone energies of what's going on within the subconscious mind as far as the guidance and leadership from our higher self, and what's going on in the forefront of our mind, which is the focus and perspective of the egoic nature of ourselves as well. Okay, beloveds, and I'll also be able to close out the space with a Work Your Light Oracle guidance, just to sort of give us some final parting message as to how to work our magic, light, love, and intention over the space of our creation in the month of October. Okay, beautifuls, I hope everybody's having an awesome October thus far. I hope that you guys are effectively able to navigate through the process of this Pluto, Jupiter and Saturn direct energy that we are gifted with, that is showing us more of who we can be. So I hope that you guys are really sort of enjoying that aspect of the situation. Let's have a little look and see what's to come, guys. Going straight into it. What is the divine guidance for my Pisces babies for the month of October, Spirit? Okay, so in the past, we've had to learn how to be patient. We've had to learn how to tame our inner demons. We've had to learn how to tame our shadows and learn how to be a little bit more self-disciplined with the things that we are doing, with people around us, with the projects that we are trying to essentially manifest in our space. And in the present trajectory, we seem to be, conforming to society's viewpoints on things. As a Piscean, sometimes we can just kind of go with the ebbs and flows, and that leaves us misdirected in terms of focus. So now we're actually utilizing, some of the structure that society's process brings to us in navigating through our ability to create. And moving forward, I can see that we'll be able to reclaim our power. So it's not just a case of us conforming to society's beliefs and perspective, but it's also just kind of like tapping into the mundane and seeing how the mundane is able to provide us with some structure for ourselves. Okay, beloveds? Let's have a little look. What is the divine guidance for my Pisces babies for the month of October, Spirit? Where are they and what crosses them for the month of October? As clearly as you can. Where are my Pisces babies for the month of October and what crosses them? Okay, so you guys are dealing with a lot of scattered energy. Okay, you're dealing with a lot of impulsive decisions. You're dealing with a lot of thoughts that seems to be all over the place. And that's kind of like presently where you are. And the path that you're crossing is your financial failures and your isolation as a result of that. So are you making decisions based on how you feel, or are you making decisions based on what you're thinking of the situation? Either way, you kind of just have to try to find an opportunity or a place where you can rationalize those thoughts and feelings to be able to make better decisions for yourself, so that you can move away from some of your limiting beliefs and open yourself up to the changes that are coming for you. I can see that there's a lot of broken promises, particularly to yourself first and foremost, but also to the team around you, because you're not effectively utilizing your team as much as you possibly can. What is in the past trajectory for my Pisces babies coming into the month of October? What is in the past? Okay, so for you guys have been on a path where you've been kind of feeling moody. You're not necessarily feeling your usual optimistic, charismatic self. And as a result, it's kind of like left you in a place where you aren't necessarily sure what's going on for you emotionally, because there may be some emotional triggers that you've kind of like experienced in the past. Your insecurities had been triggered, and it kind of left you really just looking at some of the missed opportunities that you kind of had. And it seems as though, it felt like you were pretty much just kind of like feeling as though you've been stabbed in the back by certain people and circumstances, but it feels like now you're actually just realizing that those missed opportunities were actually giving you an opportunity to just make different decisions moving forward, and you're going through a turning point. You're actually going to be able to receive much better karma, much better vibrational reflections coming into your space. So it's not as bad as it appears, is what I'd say to you guys. What is in the future trajectory for my Pisces babies? Okay, so for you guys moving forward, you guys have got the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of doing. You are determined to do things your way. You're determined to do things in your creative way. You're determined to do things in a way that is going to basically leave you feeling happy. You're no longer really, again, like I said, you're utilizing the structure that the conformed and mundane perspective can bring, but you're not letting it become who you are. So that's really what you're going to be navigating through the process. You're going through a rebirth, basically. And it seems as though with this rebirth, you're going to be doing things that is going to sort of take you back to the things that really was pleasing, you know, your inner child, the younger version of yourself. And you're actually very, very sort of optimistically happy about your insecurities and knowing that you're kind of like gaining control. I can't say control, but mastering some of your insecurities and healing from some of those wounds. I can see that your home situation is actually going to be going through a significant transition this month, where it's going through a spiritual renewal, and it's going to leave you a lot more hopeful and living in faith in terms of the circumstances that you're faced with dealing with within your home situation as well. What is in the subconscious mind for my Pisces baby spirit for the month of October? As clearly as you can, please. What is in the subconscious mind for my Pisces babies? Okay, so for you guys, you are literally burnt out, okay? You're burnt out, you're overworked, you are tired of thinking, you've overthought on every single potential of the situation, and now with all this abundance that's actually sort of coming in for you, it may sort of leave you feeling like, am I really worthy? Can I really sort of like receive this? But I want to say this to you, you absolutely can. It's actually giving you an opportunity to build some stability. It's giving you an opportunity to kind of lay the foundations for yourself. And again, it's just giving you an opportunity to sort of see your wishes be fulfilled emotionally, which is going to leave you sort of feeling satisfied about the decision-making process and the choices that you've made thus far. And you're actually going through a process of really just seeing a significant change in terms of the communication, in terms of your work circumstances as well. You'll be able to sort of see that you're making better decisions for yourself moving forward, and you're determined to do well. You know, what is in the conscious mind for my Pisces babies for the month of October, spirit? Okay, so in the conscious mind for you guys are pretty much, okay, so you guys have to be careful about making impulsive decisions again, and that's something that we know that we're naturally very, you know, used to doing, because in the conscious mind, you guys do have two major arcanas sort of working in your favor. We've got the Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. So this is letting me know again that there's so much abundance here for you guys. In the subconscious mind, you've got the King of Pentacles, which is all about abundance, and in the conscious mind, you've got abundance again showing up as the Empress. So it's really just letting me know that this is an opportunity for you to sort of like tap into some of the seeds that you've been planting, and it's now time to really nurture those seeds. It's really time to water those seeds. And in terms of your career, you're actually going to be going through a major transition in terms of your career, but again, just make sure that you're not making impulsive decisions, and try not to be too ruthless in the process of doing so as well, because I can see that you're a lot more focused on your goals in terms of career, because you made impulsive decisions in the past that was against your better judgment. You gave certain people and circumstances the benefit of the doubt that actually saw you go through a lot of financial losses, and now you have suppressed certain emotions to basically allow for yourself to persevere and get yourself a little bit more organized in the process. So you're kind of, again, doing what, you know, they do in the external world to just utilize it effectively to make yourself a little bit more stronger at this time, so that you can be a little bit more, you know, collected and together moving forward. What is the final message for my Pisces babies for the month of October, spirit? Okay, so the final message for us, guys, is that you're already doing it. You're releasing your old contracts. You're unbounding from your old soul patterns and past life, I guess, programs. And you don't have to worry about doing it because you're already doing it. Just trust the niggle within yourself. Trust the feeling within yourself. Trust your intuition so that you can, effectively navigate through the process of this month, because there's going to be, a lot of quick sort of witty energy in terms of the thought process for us. So just be mindful of that, beloveds. Okay? I hope that was useful for you guys. As per usual, beloveds, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. And if you guys have been checking this out on my IGTV, then definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio, where you'll be able to get access to me for personal reading, as well as access to all my other social media channels. If you guys have been watching this via my YouTube channel, again, just check out the link in the description box, where you'll be able to get access to me for, like I said, personal readings, shadow work, mentorship sessions, as well as access to all my other social media channels. That's my IG, Facebook, my Patreon channel, where you can get access to exclusive content, as well as my Podbean podcast, where you can tune in for my weekly podcast as well. Okay, beloveds, I hope that you guys are effectively able to utilize the information that I've just provided for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ashe, and God bless. Mwah.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more.